official weight for Piotr.
What's up, guys? Today we're finally going to discuss the fights, well, mainly the main event that we've all been waiting for, Alex Pereira versus the Hills Have Eyes. And then obviously Justin Gaethje, Dan Hooker we'll talk about. First of all, I want to say something about 313. It's in 2 months, and there's nothing else on this card. Like, I don't know if this is a mistake, because I swear I thought there were fights already made for this card.
So it actually was a mistake, guys. It's just the UFC website is so fucking stupid. They don't know how to update their shit. So, yeah, proceed.
Gaethje versus Hooker. We'll start with the co-main, and then we'll get to the main event. Gaethje versus Hooker is a really sick fight, in my opinion. I think this is honestly one of those fights that, Dan Hooker on this run, and I was like, a fight I want to see so badly. This guy versus Justin Gaethje. And it's going to be a war. It's going to be probably one of the greatest UFC fights of all time. Honestly, I don't know who I'm picking. I don't. Because a lot of people are like, oh, Gaethje's washed. And or people are like, oh, Dan Hooker, he's whatever. He's not good enough to be the top guys, but like he's been on a 3-fight winning streak, beating guys like Gamrot, Jalen Turner, and he beat Claudio Puelles. But didn't he beat someone else? JD, no, not JDM. He beat JDM, right? No, he beat. Anyways, he's on a 3 or 4 fight winning streak. I can't remember what number, but Gaethje obviously coming off of getting flatline KO'd. It's not funny. It's just I looked at Gaethje's face and he's just looking at me with like his derpy expression. This is a great fight. This is a really, really great fight. It's gonna be a war. I might pick Dan Hooker. He's just fresher. He's just gonna be a bit stronger at this rate of his life and his career. Um, the resurgence of Dan Hooker is nice to see, though. But Gaethje, I don't know, man. He's got power, but he got schooled by Max Holloway. Yeah, I'm picking Dan Hooker. But it's a sick fight. It's a really sick fight. The winner of this could then probably get a title elimination bout. So I love this fight. And speaking of title fights, who's ducking now, guys? Alex Pereira versus Magomed Ankalaev. This is a great fight. This is a really, really great fight. Alex Pereira is a guy that people have said, oh, he's ducking Ankalaev. He's ducking Big Ank, as some people on this platform likes to call him. He's ducking Big Ank, right? Big Ank is a shitter, and he's gonna get knocked out by Alex Pereira. I'm gonna do my prediction right now. Alex Pereira is gonna knock out Magomed Ankalaev within, I'll say round 4, early round 4 KO for Alex Pereira. Maybe mid to late round 4, KO for Alex Pereira. Ankalaev doesn't do good against leg kicks. He's been stunned before. This would be the hardest puncher he's ever faced as well. He's been stunned in his career before. He can't deal with leg kicks. We saw that against Jan Blachowicz. And Alex Pereira has better leg kicks than Jan Blachowicz and more effective because he does calf kicks, not thigh kicks. So he's going to be lighting up his calf. Magomed Ankalaev does not like to grapple as much as his fans and as much as Alex Pereira haters like to say. A lot of people are like, oh, Pereira's going to get out-grappled. Alex is going to get out-grappled. Alex is going to get taken down. He's going to get submitted. Ankalaev doesn't really submit people. If he might get taken down, yeah, but he's going to get back up, and it's going to be a stand-up fight again. And if it's a stand-up matchup against Alex Pereira, words are really hard for me today. Sorry. It's like I've been hanging around Gaethje and Holloway, and I just got a little bit of CT, but you know who else is going to have CT? Magomed Ankalaev after this fight. I fucked it up. No, but anyways, Alex Pereira is going to knock out Ankalaev, I'd say. Bro, look at his nose. Like, look at that big-ass nose. It's like a big target for him to just bonk, bonk, just jab up that nose. Like, no, but seriously, I think the leg kicks are going to be a massive factor in this fight. That jab to the body is gonna always be there for Alex. In every fight, he always has an effective jab to the body. He's gonna really slow down Ankalaev with that. And bro, he wasn't even 100% against Roundtree. Roundtree, I would say, is probably more dangerous than Ankalaev. But Ankalaev is not bad. Don't get me wrong. But I just don't rate him as much as other people. I just feel like he's gonna get fucking destroyed, man. I just think he's gonna get knocked out. He's yeah. I just got Pereira, man. So that's about it, man. These are two great fights, but these two fights alone are already better than UFC 312. Because that card is terrible. But yeah, like these are fights we all wanted. Pereira is not a duck. Like I don't know why people legitimately thought he wasn't fighting Ankalaev. I think he was just trolling. Like I think he was like, I might move up to heavyweight and this and that, and Ankalaev won't be next. Like he was just trying to play mind games. He clearly is gonna fight Ankalaev. He's not scared to fight Magomed Ankalaev the way some people are saying. Like the guy literally fought Yuri twice on short notice. The second time on short notice. He fought Jamal Hill on relatively short notice. I mean, it was supposed to be on 311, so it was kind of on short notice. I'm not 311, 301, excuse me. But it ended up being on 300. He fought fucking Roundtree on relatively short notice because they had to save that card because Pena was the main event. Like he's stepped up and fought in like bad matchups for him. He fought Izzy twice. Like he fought grapplers. He has fought grapplers at middleweight. Like this, and the thing is, like people are bitching and moaning like, oh, Pereira hasn't fought any grapplers. There's no grapplers at light heavyweight except Magomed Ankalaev. Like I don't know why UFC fans are so fucking retarded. They're like, why is Pereira not fought any grapplers? Why is he not fought any grapplers? The UFC are protecting him. Name me 5 grapplers at light heavyweight that are top level, that are ranked. Rakic can grapple, but he's not a grappler. Roundtree's not a grappler. Fucking Yuri's not a grappler. Jamal Hill's not a grappler. Um Blachowicz can grapple, but like and he faced Blachowicz, and guess what? He beat him. Oberg's not a grappler. Ozdemir's not a grappler. I can keep going. Like these guys are not grapplers. So for you guys to say, "Oh, why has he not fought a grappler yet?" Because there's no grapplers in his division. So he should smoke Ankalaev, then probably face the winner of maybe Blachowicz, Oberg, or maybe the winner of that could face Yuri, and then he faces the winner of that, something like that. I don't want to see him move up just yet. I'd like maybe one. I'd like one more really good title defense, and then he can move up. Like if Olberg wins a couple more, like one or two more, him versus Olberg, he probably knocks out Carlos Olberg, and then he can move up. Or like maybe Blachowicz, he could get that rematch, but Pereira, he's gonna be Ankalaev. I'm fully confident in that. And you guys overrating Ankalaev, Big Ank is just corny, and I think he's just gonna get knocked. Like I just don't even see why people are overhyping this guy. I feel like Blachowicz has a better chance of beating Pereira because at least he could strike, and he's got a bit of a chin. Like I'm not saying Ankalaev doesn't have a chin, but I'd say Blachowicz is a better striker than Ankalaev. And he's not that great of a grappler for people to pretend like he's just gonna smudge Alex Pereira on the ground. I'm sorry, it's just not happening. Pereira's grappling is getting better. His striking is always gonna be elite, no matter what weight class he's in. At middleweight he was a bit faster than he is at light heavyweight, but he's got more power at light heavyweight. And then who knows, he might have more power at heavyweight. So this guy is he's a monster, and he's gonna knock out this guy who also looks like a monster in Magomed Ankalaev. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. See you guys next time. And UFC 313, it looks good on paper. It looks good. I actually honestly didn't know what the main and co-main was gonna be. We knew Gaethje Hooker was gonna be on it, but I thought honestly was worried they were gonna do like Pantoja Cara France as the main event. I swear, I was like, fuck, what if they just do like Pantoja Kai Cara France on this card and like maybe the undercard is good, but no, it's Finally, Pereira Ankalaev. I don't know if when does Ramadan start because I'm pretty sure Ankalaev participates in Ramadan. So I don't know if this is right at the beginning of Ramadan or right. I don't know, but I saw some people talking about that as well. They're gonna cry about everything. If Alex knocks him out, it's gonna be, oh, Ankalaev, he was doing Ramadan, or let's say if Ankalaev gets knocked out, it's like, oh, why didn't he grapple? They paid him. I've seen this narrative now too, where they're paying Alex's opponents to not grapple with him. See you guys next time, bro. Alex Pereira, Shama.